Hey there, Dark Star here. We are back in the Citation X. Today we're losing light here pretty quick. We're on leg 9, the world tour. After the not so great Phenom flights. I'm just gonna put that on the back burner for a little bit. I don't know, performance issues and some of the things that happened. It was kind of acting really weird on that last flight. I'm not sure what was going on. And I even did a full restart and things were still a little weird. But yeah, I like the Citation X better anyway. It's kind of cool to have the FBO, but I really want a separate FBO module, I think, so we can use it with any plane. Alright, so today we're going from Malta to Algiers. Oh, and there's that new Sovereign Plus that's hopefully going to be out soon. I'm probably definitely going to get that one, and I'll try it out, and then if I like it, I'll take it on some legs. Oh, you know what we need to do? To open up the luggage compartment. The new Sovereign has a ton of walk-around features, so that's going to be pretty cool. Alright, so we got all set up here. We're not going to use ground power today. We're just going to go with the APU. So I don't remember how this works. I think we, yeah, okay, we can import from SimBrief. Alright, we got some peeps. I missed doing the fuel and stuff. That was pretty cool. Alright, let's see. So no center fuel, huh? Something seems weird with this plane. Like, I can't load up 9 people. It's too much. When I do that, can we... And then technically the luggage go up. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so we can take 8 people according to this. I guess we had a couple of add-ons here that weren't in the plan. Let's see, when I got, well, do I even want to do this? Maybe I'm misremembering, but I felt like when I went to 8 people here, it said you can't do that. Okay, maybe I was wrong. Maybe I had something else wrong. Probably a little reminder to get stuff up. All right, I'm going to use my checklist over here. All right, so let's get the batteries on. And we will test that. And we'll bring on the APU. We'll test that. All looks good. Why is that? Okay, that was test. APU relay engaged. Alright, APU generator on, cooling on. Cool that down a couple of notches. Let's go ahead and get avionics full on. And we do want to watch our APU amperage that we're pulling, but I think we should be fine. Let's go ahead and get these aligning. And we'll do position init here, GPS position. All right. 400, 8 passengers. All looks good. Oh, that predicts we're not going to have enough fuel remaining. We'll see how that goes. Let's go here for weather. See 240 at 6. Wind, everything else looks okay. Don't have a runway yet, that's a problem. See nav, sim brief, flight plan recall. It's OBITA to see, yep. I don't think we have an arrival at all. I don't think there is one, but we're going to use approach. Well, let's wait on the approach actually. All right, so now I got the data in here. Runway 23. 8,000 feet, slight slope, flaps. Let's just go flaps 5. Probably because that did not work. Flaps 15. That's not working either. Is our takeoff weight too high? This says it should be 279. So we're 1,000 pounds over for some reason. don't remember what it was now. 6. $21. Okay, there we go. That's better. Now we got data. Now we can do climb. That's okay. Cruise. Descent. Landing we'll get later. Flight plan is still loaded and looks correct. Zim. Yep. Okay, waiting on those. SkyOps, Citation 750 Delta X-Ray. We would like to pick up a VIP transport going to Delta Alpha Alpha Golf.
Mission on request. This will take a minute or two.
Okay, let's get the rest of the cockpit set up the way we like it.
Phenom 750 Delta X-Ray, SkyOps. Hey, we got a short notice charter that needs to get off the ground right now. VIP author transport to Delta Alpha Alpha Golf. The author is headed to a book signing event, pretty big deal. 2 people in total, author and assistant. We're sending your crew over now. Expect to be airborne in a few minutes. Last mission you flew was a celebrity run to Lima, Mike Lima. No drama, smooth trip. Let us know when you're ready for skids up.
Generators are auto
Evening,
on.
Captain. We are just getting
Norm.
situated. Just to let you know, we have a nervous flyer this time around. I'll let you know when we are secure and ready.
Is everybody on board and ready?
Evening, Dark. Just reminiscing about our last mission to Venice with that celebrity. Everyone's buckled up and ready to go.
Alright, we're all buckled up and ready to go. Pick off the last of the ground services. That guy worries me. There's our nav is up. Alright, let's get our clearance. Malta ground, Citation 750 Delta X-Ray. We'd like to get our IFR clearance to Delta Alpha Alpha Golf, Algiers.
Clearance on request, stand by.
And I have information Sierra, but I'm not sure if it's right.
Phenom 750 Delta X-Ray, Luca ground, cleared to Algiers via the OBITA 2 Charlie departure, runway 23, initial climb to flight level 070, departure on 128.155, squawk 1417.
Cleared to Algiers via the OBITA 2 Charlie departure, runway 23, initial climb to flight level 070, departure on 128.155, squawk 1417, 0 Delta X-ray.
Citation 38 Alpha, runway 23 taxi via Bravo, hold short of runway 31.
Okay,
runway 23 taxi via Bravo, hold short of runway 31, Citation 38 Alpha.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard this Citation X operated by Global Wings Airlines, flight number 4700, departing from Malta and bound for Algiers. My name is Erica McCormick. Your lead flight attendant.
Citation 38 Alpha, give way to the N75750 on your left.
James and Sophia. Please take
give way to the N75750, Citation 38 Alpha.
And stow your hand luggage securely in the overhead bins or under the seat in front of you. Should you require any assistance, do not hesitate to contact any member of our crew. Thank you for choosing to fly with us today.
Okay, so we're climbing out by the departure. Can I type? Nope. Yes, but no.
Citation 38 Alpha, give way to the N75750 on your right. Giving way to the N75750, Citation 38 Alpha.
I wish they would improve this. We're over here. And they said runway 23, which is going to be that one. Which is interesting. Alright, let's try ground.
Citation 38 Alpha, give way to the N75750.
Luca ground, citation 750 Delta X-ray. We are ready to taxi with information Sierra.
Give way to the N75750, citation 38 Alpha. Phenom 0 Delta X-ray, runway 23 taxi via Tango, uniform X-ray, Whiskey, Tango, Foxtrot, hold short of runway 13.
November 762 Juliet Bravo, ready to taxi.
I like this.
November 762 Juliet Bravo, runway 23 taxi via Papa, Quebec, Romeo, Lima, Kilo.
Runway 23 taxi via Papa, Quebec, Romeo, Lima, Kilo, November 762 Juliet Bravo.
Runway 23 taxi via Tango, uniform X-ray, Whiskey, Tango, Foxtrot, hold short runway 13, 0 Delta X-ray.
Cessna 6 Hotel Yankee contact tower on 135.105.
Over to tower, Cessna 6 Hotel Yankee.
Okay, so I actually forgot to get permission to push and start, but we're just going to push back here. Enter Parking brake off, request pushback, and release
November
hold.
762 Juliet Bravo, cross runway 23.
Cross 23, November 762 Juliet Bravo.
Cabin attendants, arm doors and cross-check. Welcome aboard Global Wings Airlines flight 4700 to Algiers. Flight time is approximately 1 hour and 20 minutes. Please
Conquest
keep close
044, contact
attention
tower
to
on
safety
135.105.
Important for all passengers.
Tower, Conquest
Fasten
044,
seatbelts low and tight. Keep them fastened when the sign is on. Return seat backs and tray tables upright. Open window blinds for takeoff and landing. Set mobile phones to flight mode. Stow laptops during takeoff and landing. Smoking and e-cigarettes prohibited on board. Oxygen masks deploy automatically. Pull mask. Secure over nose and mouth. Breathe normally. Secure your mask before assisting others. Life
Parking
vests
brake
under seat.
on.
Fasten and inflate after leaving aircraft. Floor lighting guides to nearest exit. Exits clearly marked. Nearest exit may be behind you. Leave belongings behind in evacuation. Follow crew instructions immediately. Inform crew if any device overheats or smokes. Safety card has full details. Thank you for your attention.
Okay. I know this is
November
Tango.
762 Juliet Bravo, contact tower on 135.105.
135.105 for tower, November 762 Juliet Bravo.
Okay, steering and brakes are good. So Tango's way down here. We'll do that for a bit. Let's just go through our checks. Iris is good, FMS is good. Lights are on, and we should have taxi on. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and I think shut down the APU. Try not to run off the runway, I mean the taxiway. Standby gyro is uncaged. Anti-ice is set except for pitot. So we're gonna get those on. We were not cleared on Foxtrot, so. Well, actually we were, but after a whole bunch of other things that I don't even know where they are. So I guess technically maybe we were cleared on that Foxtrot, but that was supposed to be, it's supposed to be Tango Uniform X-Ray Whiskey Tango Foxtrot. We were on Tango and then that was Foxtrot. We're not even on a taxiway, a numbered taxiway right now. but there is no...
November 200 Papa Whiskey, ready to taxi.
November 200 Papa Whiskey, runway 23 taxi via O-Inter Kilo.
Runway 23 taxi via O-Inter Kilo November 200 Papa Whiskey.
Luca ground, citation 750 Delta X-ray, request progressive taxi.
Phenom 0 Delta X-ray, turning on taxi path for you.
I don't think you know what that means, sir. And I forgot to change the Phenom part. Does that update it, or do I have to start over? Oh, that, I think it put the arrows up instead of actually doing progressive taxi. Those are supposed to be on by default. That's kind of cool though. I like how they tie voice things to commands. Settings.
November 200 Papa Whiskey, contact tower on 135.105.
Tower on 135.105, November 200 Papa Whiskey.
Citation 0 Delta X-ray, contact tower on 135.105. Safe flight.
Tower on 135.105, have a good one. 0 Delta X-ray. Alright, let's finish our checklists.
November 200 Papa Whiskey, number 123, ready.
November 200 Papa Whiskey, winds 230 at 6, runway 23, cleared for takeoff. Safe travels.
Clear takeoff 23, November 200 Papa Whiskey.
Okay. Anti-ice switches, seatbelt shoulders, harnesses, dividers. We're gonna leave that one open. I guess we could close it. I don't have a co-pilot. Where's my co-pilot? Yaw dampener, mock trim. Flap set for takeoff. Let's go 1, 2, 3. Trim set for takeoff. Okay. Radar, we'll leave it off. It's clear right now. We're not gonna need a radar. We have it on standby. That set, altitude set, transponder, TCAS, pitot heat, strobes, landing lights. So those technically come a little bit next. Luca Tower, citation 750 Delta X-ray is holding short runway 23, ready for departure.
Citation 750 Delta X-ray, Luca Tower, runway 23. Hold short, you're number 1 behind the Crusader.
That guy?
Citation 0 Delta X-ray, runway 23, winds 230 at 6, cleared for takeoff.
Alright, final lights. Clear for takeoff, runway 230 Delta X-ray.
Easy 87, Quebec Delta contact ground on 121.605.
Alright. Strobe,
November 200
landing
Papa.
lights.
Whiskey, contact departure.
Approaching runway 23.
All right, we're gonna go with nav and flight level change.
On runway 23 remaining. 7,600 feet.
All right, there's V1 rotate. Or V1 and rotate. Positive rate, gear up. Gonna reduce the throttle. Flaps coming up. Work on the trim, there we go. What a nice easy climb here.
Citation 0 Delta X-ray, contact departure.
Going to departure, 0 Delta X-ray. Departure citation 750 Delta X-ray is at 1,500, climbing to 7,000.
Citation 0 Delta X-ray, roger.
Citation 750 Delta X-ray, Luca departure identified. Climb via the stick to 2,500. Citation 0 Delta X-ray, contact Malta Control on 122.775.
Malta Control on 122.775, 0 Delta X-ray. Malta Control, citation 750 Delta X-ray is with you at 2,500, climbing to 7,000. And for some reason it didn't...
Citation 750 Delta X-ray, Malta Control, identified. Good evening, Valletta QNH 1017.
QNH 1017, 0 Delta X-ray.
Citation 0 Delta X-ray, climb flight level 220.
Climb flight level 220, 0 Delta X-ray. Alright, what's the best way to do that? Let's see. Let's go... let's go auto throttle on, and let's go autopilot on. Make sure gears up, flaps are up, throttles are on, anti-ice systems are all good. Engine sync knob, we'll go ahead and sync. Pressurization check. Alright, delta pressure's coming up. Let's double check our arrival elevation. Yep, that's good.
Citation 0 Delta X-ray. Climb flight level 280.
Climb flight level 280, 0 Delta X-ray.
Dear guests, you may now use approved electronic devices in flight mode. Our cabin service will begin shortly. We appreciate your attention and thank you for flying with Global Wings Airlines.
That's what we're expecting here. We'll hit ZIM, intercept the ILS, come in. Getting a nice sunset there. Alright, we're past 10,000, so let's get these off. Oh, I didn't do my tests. I haven't set a ball binding for them. I can turn the little test knob.
Citation 0 Delta X-ray. Climb flight level 340.
Climb flight level 340, 0 Delta X-ray. I think we're going up to 47,000.
Citation 0 Delta X-ray. Climb flight level 400.
Climb flight level 400, 40 Delta X-ray. I shouldn't have said that.
Citation 0 Delta X-ray. Climb flight level 470.
Climb flight level 470, 0 Delta X-ray. Oops. I hope we brought the right amount of fuel. I seem to recall it's always showing a low amount of fuel until you get into cruise. What did we start with though? Let's see, we should be able to tell here. Not that one, that one. Okay. So what, we burned 600 pounds of fuel so far? Oh, it might even tell us actually. Maybe not. I did get these working now. So I can go. Don't have off working though. Probably switch to standard pressure. Oh, it already is. Does this one change it? Huh. Because I thought I set that one. Weird. Got a toe in. So next very long legs of the tour is all Africa. So here's the... Oh no! It refreshed. What happened? Uh-oh. I didn't mean for it to refresh. I don't want to mess with it right now, so... This is such a fun cockpit, and it's a little bit intimidating at first. And none of these work, unfortunately, but it's really pretty straightforward. I mean, really all you get here are your batteries, your avionics, your standby power, and then start the engines. Everything else kind of stays where it is unless you're going to use external power. For your generators stay on. You don't often use the load shed dump. Fuel boost is on norm. Ignition's on norm. And FADEC just stays both selected. Or maybe it's both norm, I don't know. Anyway, I don't mess with those. Alright, here comes the turn to cruise. We will now creep up close to the barber pole. Might be a little too close to the barber pole, we'll see. Pretty stable right now though. But Mach 0.92. And now we have 900 pounds indicated on board at our destination, so that's good. So we should be fine then. Zero cross-track error.
Dear guests, we will now begin our snack and beverage service. Today, we are pleased to offer our signature almond croissants and freshly brewed coffee. After the service, selected items from the Global Wings airline shop will be available for your convenience. Thank you for your attention.
Citation 0, Delta X-ray. Contact Tunis Maghreb Control on 132.55.
Tunis Maghreb Control on 132.55. Citation 0, Delta X-ray. Tunis Maghreb Control. Citation 750 Delta X-ray is with you at flight level 470.
Citation 750 Delta X-ray, Tunis Maghreb Control identified. Good evening. Citation 0 Delta X-ray. Expect to descend in about 20 minutes. If you'd like to descend now, just say the word.
Man, the air is so smooth right now. This plane makes it smooth, I think. I was reading some stuff earlier, and there's a guy who flies the Cessna 210s, and he's like, "Oh, they're so stable, and it's just a dream to fly and everything." And the one in the sim is pretty good. He's like, "But the 208 is terrible," and everybody's like, "Yeah, we hate it." I do think the 208 has a very bad twitchy flight model. So let's see, right now we're burning 800, 1800 aside, maybe a little more, 1850, 80 now, going up. That's, so that's at 47,000 at Mach 0.92. Is 1,800 pounds-ish per hour. It's got a little twitchier now. One thing I wish this plane had is, what's my time to top a descent? I got the distance. That's cute. You can auto-tune. looks like wind's calm. That doesn't sound right though. That sounds more right. Doesn't have any good viewpoint positions. Like, I kind of want one to be like here, and then maybe one over here, and one like here, and maybe one here. Like what was that one? So like that's way too close. That's too close. That one's okay, but I would rather it be like that. Why would it be so close there? Like these are all bad viewpoint positions. Weird. I wish we could get our landing distance. Like the actual landing distance. How short of a runway can I realistically land on? And I'd like to get the touchdown to stop distance as well as the how far down the runway did you land. It would be nice if it knew where you were supposed to touch down, and I assume the sim does because it knows where to draw the markings on the runway. Those are like automatically drawn. But I don't think anything. I don't think it exposes those in any way. All right. Well, let's prep for descent. Anti-ice as required. Side window vent knobs will want to close. Check the landing elevation. We already did. Anti-ice. APU, not yet. And then lights as we descend below 10,000. Set window vents closed.
Closing the window vents.
I heard it. Closed. Closed.
Citation 0 Delta X-ray,
vents
contact
open.
Algiers mag rep control on 125.4.
Say again, please.
Set window vents open.
Opening the window vents.
Algiers Maghreb control on 125.4. 0 Delta X-ray. Algiers Maghreb control, citation 750 Delta X-ray is with you at flight level 470.
Citation 750 Delta X-ray, Algiers Maghreb control identified. Good evening.
Coming in on this one. So I'm not sure we would want to exit. I guess we could exit anywhere and then just take this taxiway down. Set cabin lights dim.
Dimming the cabin lights.
Set tables open.
Opening the tables.
Set entry lights on.
Copy, Captain. Entry lights are now on.
They can do stuff too, but they're not. Set entry lights on.
Turning on the entry lights.
Yeah. You lied to me. Set entry lights off.
Turning off the entry lights.
So they cannot do those things. I was hoping they could execute checklist items just like your co-pilot could.
Algiers, Maghreb Control, Argentina 1141, flight level 370.
Argentina 1141, radar contact.
Algiers, citation 750 Delta X-ray. We are ready to start our descent.
Citation 0 Delta X-ray, whenever you'd like to send. Flight level 330.
Send flight level 330, citation 0 Delta X-ray.
Citation 0 Delta X-ray, descend flight level 330.
Descending flight level 330, citation 0 Delta X-ray. I always like to start off with a gentle descent.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have left our cruising altitude and have begun our approach to Algiers. Please return to your seats, stow your tray tables, and fasten your seatbelts. The lavatories are now unavailable for use. Thank you for your cooperation.
Set window vents closed.
Window vents closed.
I love that. All right, anti-ice we're good with, pressurization we're good with, and then we're waiting for 10,000. Oh, we can start the APA too. I wonder if we can do I wonder if we could do a steeper descent angle too. Like what happens if we say 3.5? 4. That should push the top of descent out, but it doesn't appear to be. I'm okay with 3, I was just wondering.
Citation 0 Delta X-ray, descend flight level 240.
Descend flight level 240, citation 0 Delta X-ray. Let's just check the old flight plan here. Let's put all right, here comes the vertical path. And if we look at Now I can't remember where that is. There it is. So yeah, we would expect to be descending at about 2,800. Okay, 10,000 to go. So I really like the setting a speed restriction on your final. In everything from Boeings to Airbuses to jets, it seems to really help. Makes it a lot easier to manage. Sometimes you don't need it in some planes. I think a few of them are pretty good. Like I think the Longitude's pretty good about not needing it. Planes with auto throttles, obviously.
Citation 0 Delta X-ray, descend flight level 050.
Descend flight level 050, citation 0 Delta X-ray. Okay, I want to get down to 2,300 for final. That's pretty far out though.
Citation 0 Delta X-ray, expect the ILS runway 23 approach into Algiers. Advise you have information, India.
Okay, let's switch real quick to 128525.
Zulu. Arriving and departing runways 23, 27.
Airport information
Wind calm.
230
Visibility 2.
Wind
Mist.
068 at 8.
Scattered at 1000.
Tree.
Temperature 16.
Clear.
Dew point 16.
Temperature 22.
QNH 1020.
QNH
Transition level 50.
ILS runway 09er in use. Landing and departing runway 09er. VFR aircraft say direction of flight.
Expect ILS runway 23 approach into Algiers. We have information, India. Okay, we've already got the 23 loaded.
Citation 0 Delta X-ray, contact Algiers Maghreb control on 127.3.
Algiers Maghreb control on 127.3, citation 0 Delta X-ray. Algiers Control, citation 750 Delta X-ray is with you at flight level 232, descending flight level 050.
Citation 750 Delta X-ray, Algiers Maghreb Control identified. Good evening. Algiers Maghreb Control, King Air 5909er, flight level 330. King Air 5909er, radar contact. Citation 0 Delta X-ray, contact Algiers approach on 121.4.
Algiers approach on 121.4, citation 0 Delta X-ray. Have a good one. Algiers approach, citation 750 Delta X-ray is with you at flight level 180, descending flight level 050.
Citation 750 Delta X-ray, Algiers approach identified. Masa El here. Citation 0 Delta X-ray, contact Algiers Maghreb Control on 127.3.
Algiers Maghreb Control on 127.3, citation 0 Delta X-ray. Man, they're bouncing us around a lot. Algiers Maghreb Control, citation 750 Delta X-ray is with you at flight level 152, descending flight level 050.
Citation 750 Delta X-ray, Algiers Maghreb Control identified. Marhaba.
Marhaba. Okay, at 10,000, it should slow down to 250 knots.
Citation 0 Delta X-ray, descend altitude 3,500 feet vectors for the ILS runway 23 approach. QNH 1019er.
Descend altitude 3,500 feet, vectors for the ILS runway 23 approach. QNH 1019er, citation 0 Delta X-ray. Set landing lights on.
Landing lights on.
Set taxi lights on.
Turning on the taxi lights.
Oh, these are linked. Oh, dang it. There we go, finally. 3,500. QNH is set. We're descending below the flight levels. We are good. Taxi lights are on. Altimeters are on. We're slowing down to 250. Passenger advisory lights are on. Crew briefing. We're gonna call good. Landing data has been set. Ignition switches are norm.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are now beginning our final approach into Algiers. Please ensure all electronic devices are turned off and stowed securely for the remainder of the flight. Kindly return your tray tables to their full upright position, set your seats fully upright, and
Citation 0 Delta X-ray, 23 miles from FI23. Turn left heading 270, descend altitude 2,300 feet until established on the localizer. Cleared for the ILS runway 23 approach. QNH 1019er.
Passengers are seated and seatbelts are fastened. Thank you for your attention.
Turn left heading 270, descend altitude 2,300 feet till established on the localizer. Cleared for ILS runway 23 approach, QNH 1019er. Citation 0 Delta X-ray. Alright, we're just going to continue ahead because that's basically the same. 27. Alright, cross feed is off. Let's turn sync off. Landing lights, taxi lights are on. Everything's set here how we want. We've got the APU on in case we need it.
Citation 7 Delta Mike, fly direct final. Cleared for the ILS runway 14 approach. Descend and maintain altitude 3,000 feet until established. Is a descent for 3,000 cleared for the ILS 14 approach. Citation 7 Delta Mike. Radar services terminated. Citation 7 Delta Mike, change to advisory frequency approved. Squawk VFR. Advisory frequency, Citation 7 Delta Mike. Good day.
Prep the cabin for landing.
Copy, Captain. Preparing the cabin for landing now.
Set tables closed.
Closing the tables.
Set flaps 1.
Setting flaps to 1.
Slats coming out. There's our little plane on the map. Alright, speed brakes are retracted. Landing gear flaps are all that's left. Set flaps 2.
Setting flaps to 2.
Citation 0 Delta X-ray, contact Algiers Tower on 118.7 at FI23.
Algiers Tower on 118.7 at flight level 23, 0 Delta X-ray. Set flaps 3.
Setting flaps to 3.
Algiers Tower, Citation 750 Delta X-ray is inbound ILS runway 23 at flight level 23. Or LA 2300. Okay, approach.
Citation 750 Delta X-ray, Algiers Tower, roger, continue approach. Citation 0 Delta X-ray, runway 23, winds 360 at 9er, cleared to land.
Cleared to land, runway 23, 0 Delta X-ray. Okay, gear down. Glide slope captured. Set flaps full.
Setting flaps to full.
Prepare for landing.
Copy, Captain. Preparing the cabin for landing now.
Approaching runway 23.
One thing this plane does struggle with a little bit, I think, is holding speed on final there. Yeah. So let's go ahead and go off. Why are we drifting so far up there? I need to figure out my right aim point in this plane. Gonna be a little bit long.
Citation 0 Delta X-ray, welcome to Algiers. Exit at Delta 4 if able. Contact ground on 121.8.
Gentlemen, welcome to Algiers. Did you know that the city is home to the largest Casbah in the Arab world? A historic Medina with winding alleys and vibrant culture. We thank you for choosing to fly with Global Wings Airlines today. Please remain seated with your seatbelts fastened until we have reached the final parking position. On behalf of your flight crew, thank you for flying with Global Wings Airlines. The current local time here in Algiers is 8:05 p.m.
Exiting Delta 4, going to ground on 121.8, citation 0 Delta X-ray. Algiers ground, citation 750 Delta X-ray is with you on Delta 4, requesting taxi to parking. Okay, flaps up, spoilers up, all those good things. Anti-ice can come all the way off, strobes can come off. Let's get some AC going and generator power. Algiers ground, citation 750 Delta X-ray at Delta 4, requesting taxi to parking.
Citation 0 Delta X-ray, taxi to apron P9er stand S3 via Delta 4, Delta 1, Charlie 2, Charlie 7. Good day.
Apron P9 stand Sierra 3 via Delta 4, Delta 1, Charlie 2, Charlie 7. Have a good one. Citation 0 Delta X-ray. Okay, so Delta 4, Delta 1's easy. P9 is here. So why would they send us... maybe this is Charlie 4. And then maybe one of these is Charlie 7. I don't know. We'll follow the taxi arrows. We'll probably get us there too. But it's good to be able to find things on your own. Okay, what do we got a CAS message for? Fuel level low. Yeah, perfect. Set landing lights off.
Turning off the landing lights.
Alright, that's Charlie 4, and then whatever that is, I guess. Like, I feel like we should be parking here. I don't know what it's having us do there.
Air Algeria 5010, request push and start clearance.
Air Algeria 5010, pushback approved. No conflicting traffic.
Cleared push and start, Air Algeria 5010.
So far, I've not hit a marked parking spot. Nope, not there either. That's all right. We'll park here. It's as good as any. Alright, parking brake is set. Anti-ice is all off. Thrust reversers are off. IRS control knobs. Just come off. Passenger advisory lights can come off, and we will shut down the engines. Click, click. Taxi lights off. Oh, why was that not armed? I know I armed that earlier. But it comes off now. Beacon can come off. I've seen some people that say they turn nav on when they get in the plane and only turn off when they leave. Beacon comes on before you're starting your engines and off when the engines are off. Apparently running the APU is okay.
Air Algeria 5010 ready to taxi.
That's kind of the...
Air Algeria 5010, runway 27 taxi via Juliet 13, Alpha 3.
All right,
runway 27 taxi.
Let's go to 12211. That's our sky ops. Oh, that's the wrong one. Sky ops 750 Delta X-ray. We've arrived and the mission is completed.
Great job on completing the mission. The VIP transport was a success, and the passengers are grateful for your excellent service. Well done.
All right, we can get all right, all buttoned up. I don't remember if there's a clicky spot here. Well, that did several bad things. Surely there's a clicky spot there. Am I just missing it? What's ticking? Luggage door. Okay, the clicky spot would be there. So if it were there, it would be here. This could be another one. There doesn't seem to be a way to close the door. Yeah, that's just gonna bring me inside. Seems a bit of an oversight. I need to find these guys and see if we can report some issues. There we go. We will see you next time. We're heading further around the coast of Africa.